Can you believe you echo what they're saying and it doesn't have anything to do with you? Hello everyone, today's video is about choosing not to celebrate your joy. Yeah. Have you ever felt joyful, deep down joyful, but chose not to celebrate it out loud? Why? Because you were worried that what others might think. Yeah, that's what you were worried about, what others would think of you. Today, we are diving into why so many people dim their joy to fit in, and how embracing your happiness could be your greatest act of courage. A lot of us have the fear of standing out. Let's be honest, most of us have done it. We've hidden our success, softened our smiles, and kept quiet about our blessings. Why? Because we are concerned. We were concerned about what others might think, and we still are concerned in some cases about what people think when we celebrate the joyfulness in our life. We don't want to appear boastful or different. So instead of sharing our joy, we shrink, we pretend, we become who we think the group needs us to be. The group, our friends, family, close friends, complete strangers, co-workers. We do not celebrate the joy because we are concerned about, they might say you're boastful, you're so full of pride, you're different, you're this. We get that. But deep down, we are uncomfortable. Some of us are even physically ill, headaches, stomach aches, fatigue, because we're suppressing our truth. It affects us. Physical, emotional, it affects us. Because the emotional cost of fitting in where you want to belong, that's human. It's human that we want to belong. But we do not always have to belong. But we do not understand that because they never told us that it's okay to be yourself. But when fitting in means denying your joy, you're paying a high emotional price. So they're all talking about being on drugs or taking medication, and you don't have it. So you're sitting there and you cannot say, well, I am not on any medication. You just sit there. But you're uncomfortable with it. You don't understand why. But it's because it doesn't suit you. You are joyful that you feel good. You do things though. You take care of your physical prosperity, mental, emotional, financial, spiritual prosperity. You tell others what's wrong, not what's right. You tell them about something that to make them feel good. You echo their complaints. Instead of sharing celebrations, you mask your growth so you don't make anyone feel uncomfortable. Have you done that? Can you believe you echo what they're saying and it doesn't have anything to do with you? But you just don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. The problem, you are becoming uncomfortable with yourself. The problem, you are becoming uncomfortable with yourself. When it's time to change that, you've noticed it. Each time you meet with the group, you feel worse, heavier, like joy is draining from you. It's time to pause and ask, do I really want to continue shrinking? You need to ask that. Or is it time to grow? What if instead of leaving the group, you simply brought your authentic joy into it? Choosing to shine, choosing to be honest. So let's imagine this together. You walk into that group not as a chameleon, but as yourself. A joyful, fulfilled, soul-loving dream life. You talk about it. Why? Because you've embraced the 5 pillars of prosperity: emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, and financial. And you tell them about it. You speak the truth. You speak from the truth that you embrace those pillars, and today you're living that joyful life. You don't boast, you inspire, you radiate gratitude, not being superior to them. And you say, I am so joyful lately. I've been living my truth. I have put myself as number one, my well-being, and it's changing my life. And that is where you leave it alone. That stops the uncomfortable moment. And let us see what happens as we go through that. Let's see. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here. And you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day. When you have said that to your friends, that group, family, that moment might be uncomfortable, but it might also give someone else in the group permission to shine. Don't dim your light. There will always be someone who doesn't get it, and that's okay. Your joy is not a threat, it's a light. And when you shine, you light the path for others. So when you express how you feel, because you could say, I embrace the 5 pillars of prosperity. I am emotionally charged. I'm mentally acute. I'm physically able to function. My spirituality is accepting others and myself. Financially, I'm a good steward of my money. And it gives me the comfort and the joy. I take care of my health. And you talk about it. Your joy is not a threat. It's a light. And when you shine, you light the path for others. So instead of asking how to leave the group, ask how to be yourself within the group. That sometimes is charging, it's hard, it's terrible. But you have to make that choice. We have to decide. We are hiding. It's like you put yourself under a blanket and you're covered. Nobody knows what's under there until they lift the blanket off. And there you're hiding your joy because you do not want to shake others. You don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So now you're planning, I think I should leave the group. But I am saying to you, do not leave the group. Do not leave a group. Do not, until you do not do that. You see, when you take that time and you spoke up and you said what you did to find there, you are giving them a reason to think. Don't hide your joy. Celebrate it, speak it, live it. Because when you are living a fulfilled life, it is not something to apologize for. It's something to be grateful. Because you see, you planned it, you worked on it. You did all the work to get there. I am not saying that your friends did not do the work, but maybe they know nothing about the 5 pillars of prosperity. And it's like you have this secret that you're keeping and you're not sharing that secret with them. And is that fair to them? More so, is that fair to you? You have that special gift that you found, the 5 pillars of prosperity. You embrace them. You've been working with them for a year. But you come, you feel healthy. You stop, for example, physically, you were overweight or you had 10 pounds you wanted to get rid of. So you started watching how food affected you. You start watching what you ate. When you ate, how much time you took to chew your food. So that affected you physically. Once you started feeling good, you started behaving good. You said, you know what? Emotionally, I'm going to get myself in time. I'm going to meditate. 10 minutes of meditation daily. 10 minutes of being aware of what you're doing with your physical body, moving, exercising. 10 minutes of training your brain to see things differently. 10 minutes of sitting in stillness and silence and accepting yourself. And then those that you see around you, you realize they are amazing, they're okay. Then you have another 10 minutes that you spend on a daily basis just watching how your money business is going. You check your account. You delete subscriptions that you do not need or you're not using. You cancel membership to things you no longer desire. And it's almost like you dropped a whole heavy skin. You are like the person going through the desert with a sack of stones, and into every sand dune, their feet goes deeper. And that is what you did. You shook it up. You gave it up. I do not need this anymore. And that is something to be grateful for, because living a fulfilled life is not something to apologize for. It's something to be grateful for. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you another video. The next one coming up is to tell you how the group reacted. And when the person that had the joy of having embraced the pillars and living that fulfilled life, how they felt. And when they expressed themselves, how the different vibrations that happened in the room. So stay tuned. That video is forthcoming. Have a wonderful day and look for it. It's on its way.